Okay, this Saturday night we're going back to Phoenix International Raceway. Always one of the great bastions, one of the great racetracks in IndyCar history. It was built in 1964 just for IndyCars. It had its little character in it. It had a dog leg. It was flat. It was a driver's track. Think not? Well, Al Unser won there 6 times. Gordon Johncock 5. Mario, AJ, Rutherford, Uncle Bobby, Tom Sneva all won there 4 times. Rocket Rick Mears won there 3 times. Tony Kanon's won there twice. So it's how you handle traffic. It's just always been a great racer's track. NASCAR put a bank and kind of ruined the dog leg. It kind of ruined the character a little bit. But based on what we saw in the test the other day, the IndyCars are averaging 109 miles an hour. And it's got the potential to be a really fast, exciting race. The great thing about Phoenix is, since 1964, it's produced some of the most amazing results. For instance, George Fulmer, 1969, never been to an oval, took Howard Gilbert's stock block Chevy to Phoenix. He lapped the field and won the race. His only IndyCar victory and a stock block Chevy. And nobody saw that coming, trust me. It's still the biggest margin of victory. I think he won by 2 laps over Wally Dallenbach. The next upset, Swede Savage, 1970. He's Dan Gurney's protege. He leads 1 lap in 1970, the last one, and wins his first and only IndyCar race. But the biggest upset of all, 1997 in the IRL, when Jim Guthrie towed his car there on an old motorhome, and beat Tony Stewart, which said a lot for Firestone tires back then, and Jim Guthrie spunk, because that's probably the greatest upset maybe in IndyCar history. Now, the other thing that Phoenix has done in the past has been guys coming from the back to win the race. Mike Mosley started last and won. Tom Sneva started last and won. Roberto Guerrero did the same thing. So, it's got character, it's got class. We haven't been there since 2005, and I hope everybody is just a little patient here. You're not going to go back somewhere, you haven't been somewhere in over a decade and draw 60,000 people like NASCAR does. Hopefully they'll get 20,000 or so the first year. It's a 3-year deal. I think Brian Sperber's trying to make it work. Jay Fry got the deal put together. We're back at Phoenix where we belong. And remember this, the starting time of the race falls between the first and second game of the NCAA basketball tournament on Saturday night. Well, as fast as they're going, 19-second laps, you're going to run 3 laps in a minute. God, if there's no yellow flags, you can probably watch the whole race before the second game starts. So put it on NBC Sports Network this Saturday night. Watch the return to Phoenix, where IndyCars have always belonged. This is Robert Miller for RACER. Thanks for watching.